In Zimbabwe, some Harare residents have to leave home in the early hours of the morning to return late at night in order to beat the city's traffic blues. CGTN's Farai Mwakutuya began the day with one of them, who wishes for the return of a state-owned bus company to offer her cheap and reliable transport.
It's a bitterly cold winter morning. Teresa Sabanda has been up since 4:30, readying her daughter for school and preparing herself to get to work. It's just 15 kilometers away, but takes her more than an hour and a half to reach.
Usually, I leave the house at 6:30 or 20 and get to work just before 8. If I leave early enough, I catch one commuter taxi, which leaves me close to work. But if I am running behind time, then I have to use 2 taxis, one that goes into CBD, then another onto the bus stop at my workplace.
Her return trip is even longer.
When I get home, it's straight to the stove to prepare supper, and I do homework with my daughter while I am cooking, which is not ideal, but it's the only way I can do it with her before she falls asleep. I don't get enough time with my children because I am always in a hurry, and I also don't get enough time to rest.
Harare's increasing population density and accompanying rise in traffic volume has led to her ordeal.
Thousands of commuter taxis ply Harare's roads. Many of them defy traffic rules, leading to this time-consuming and much-loathed congestion.
Teresa must also deal with ad hoc price hikes, as much as double depending on the time of day.
I find that I use much money than I planned on transport because it's difficult to get a taxi for the standard 5 rands. It's usually only private car drivers that charge, and there are very few of them. I wish there was an efficient and affordable transport system because sometimes in trying to save money, I wait until I find a taxi that's willing to charge the normal fare, and that delays me more.
There have been attempts to resuscitate the collapsed public bus company and introduce train services, but they've failed or done little to ease the plight of long-suffering commuters who are desperate to see an end to their travel nightmare. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.